Hi everybody, this is Paula from Vonna's Crafty Designs, and I have a little whip and chap to do with you today. Looky here, I've even got my little sticker thing from Shenanigans there, Shire Shenanigans. It says Vonna's Crafty Designs. I am with it today. All right, I've got my light board on. I'm working on this section right here. And this is the 100,000 drill of Summer's Fun Time channel. Sparkling Fun Time. I don't know why I couldn't get that other word in there. Summer Sparkling Good Time. She has a event going on, and we are doing 100,000 drills of summer. It started on Memorial Day, goes all the way through Labor Day, and this is the canvas that I chose. You could choose one canvas, you could choose 2 or 3 canvases. Anyway, it had to be 100,000 drills, and so I chose this one. This one is a Chuck Pinson Diamond Art Club, and it has 104 plus thousand drills, I think. Hold on. I've got my box over here. Here's my box. It's Inspirations of Spring Meadows. It's a 36.6 inch by 27.6 inch, 93 centimeter by 70 centimeter. It's a big dog. It's square, and it has 54 colors, 2 Aurora Borealis, and 102,214 drills. So that's what we've got here. And that's what we're working on for this summer. I love all the purples. Kind of got the cabin look going over here. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I'm right here. Right in here is a deer. I don't know if you can kind of see that. So that's what I'm working on right now. So how's everybody been? It has been okay around here, I guess. Sunday, this 22nd of June, which right now I'm filming this on the 18th of June. I'm not sure when you'll see it, but that's the day I'm filming it. On the 22nd of June is my birthday. On the 25th of June is mine and my husband's 30th anniversary. So we're going to take a few days. We're going to go to the mountains, look for waterfalls, and enjoy mountain scenery and relax and just enjoy ourselves for a few days. I think we're going to leave on Juneteenth and come back that Sunday on the 22nd. But my son he lives here with us, and he's going to stay here and take care of the dogs. The puppies don't have to go to the pound or anything. I don't really like it. The pound, listen to me. I don't like it when they have to go they don't go to the pound. I don't like it when they have to go and be in crates and things and in the kennel. I don't like that. So they're staying here with him and enjoying their time with him. I purchased this from Diamond Art Club, and I really like it. But I'm having problems getting this to fit, and I might have stripped it. I might have done it. I put some washi on it. It's not working either. I may have pushed on it too hard. Darn. But it's a little pick pen. I like it. I put some more wax in it, and it's just not working well. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Looks like I could have stripped it. I don't know. It's not wanting to screw back on there. So anyway, it's fell out a couple times. So we'll let this be. we'll go back to our trusty one. You just stick the wax down in. It's purple, which matches this better anyway. Now the top's falling out. Oh no, multi-placer. Okay, not a big one, but anyway, let's see if we can work with this pen. Just thought we would do a whip and chat and kind of talk and get some ideas flowing. Hope you guys enjoy the channel. I hope that you're going over to the Saturday Stash D-Stash. It's Saturday D-Stash group. Well, actually, it's not a group. It's Vanna's Crafty Designs. It's my Facebook group. And on Saturdays, I put in Stash D-Stash from several boxes of Temu canvases that I have. Some of them you can get, and of course some of them you cannot get anymore. You can get something similar maybe if you get it from a local, but for the most part, if I have them and you want to purchase them and I'm de-stashing them, I just put it over there. I put it under the comments once the video has been released, and you can message me from there. I've sold several things from there. I've got to go back over and make sure I got everything marked that is sold. If it is sold, I will put sold on it. And so yeah, I try to just sell them for what I have in the canvas myself, what I paid for it, and then you know, you have to pay shipping, so I go over to my post office and have it weighed, and they tell me how much, and so then I text the individual back who wants it and tell them what it will cost with shipping, and all they have to do is pay through PayPal, and I will give me their address and I will mail it off. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. I hope everybody is doing well. Raining around here as usual. We've had a lot of water in Kentucky this year, a lot. And still flooding some places. A couple days ago, flooded another area of Kentucky. Just come a downpour, just fast and quick. But anyway, so we've had a lot of water. Of course, one thing is I don't have to worry with, you know, doing anything with my plants. I don't have to water them much. They're growing really good too. And that one plant that a while back I said that pretty well didn't make it, well, I just moved it around another side of the house, and I don't know, it's blooming, so yay. Just didn't like where it was setting, I guess. It wasn't either getting enough sun or too much, but it sure has gotten plenty of water for sure. Just being outside. Yeah, so my plants are, my flowers in my flower bed are doing good. Puppies are doing good. Went to the doctor myself for some blood work. A little bit low on iron, but other than that, of course, it still shows for my arthritis. I go back in July to the Brown Cancer Center for them to check my blood and things there, since they took the hysterectomy and the cancer out of me. They did a hysterectomy and took the cancer out of my body in January of 2025. Was low. I caught it early, so I have to go through all the process. I did not at this point have to have any radiation or chemo or anything. I was thanking the Lord for all that. And so anyway, right now it's just keeping up with me. About every 6 months they got to keep up with me, but so far that's going well. I do have an aunt that is very close to me, my mother's sister, and she's my mother is a baby of 12. And of all of her brothers and sisters, her and my aunt were the only two that were still living. And they called in hospice for my aunt. She's 86, and she's just not doing well. So I'm not sure how much longer she'll be on this side of the earth. Not into eternity. But she's tired, and she said she just wants to rest. So, and then, working on the diamond art stuff. Got more stuff coming in. My husband keeps looking at me and says, what are you going to do with all that? I'm like, I'm going to love it and squeeze it and pet it and play with it. But anyway, I have a lot of great art, and I've got Temu art, I've got different art I got from some low budget companies, and I have this premium art, and I like all of it. There's not really any that I don't like. About the only thing about diamond paintings that I don't really like is when they are double-sided tape and they fall apart, just like that just did. It just fell out. I do not know what's going on here with my little pins, but they're just wanting to fall apart. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm just too rough on them, you think? Maybe. I might be. I am a heavy placer, I will tell you that. But I've got other backup pins. It's not going to keep me from diamond painting. Not going to happen. I really like, since I started using this little light, I think I got it, it's just a little cheap one, and I just move it around the board. Since I started using this little light pad under, I didn't even get one that time, under my paintings, it really has improved my ability to see the different symbols, the different letters and numbers, and I really like that. Of course, I also have this, which I turn it on. It's a magnifying glass, and it's good to go back over and look and see if you've missed any. Another thing I've noticed when I use the magnifying glass is if it has a divot in it. Sometimes you have trash drills, they have divots or they're not shaped correctly. You can go in and pull them back out. You can lay them flat or straighten them up. I do that with my tweezers here. So I really like using this again. It's kind of something too. And I usually take the trash drills out. If I don't see them when I pick them up from the tray, I definitely can see them there. And that way I can take them back out and replace them. So yeah, I really enjoy. Here it went again. I lost the top to that. I'm just going to take that off. I'm just going to set it right over here because I'm not using the multiplacer anyway. And I don't know what the deal is. I do not know. Okay, well, I'm not gonna edit it out, people. It's real time. It's really what it is. We are whipping and chatting. I guess if you've never done any of these crafts, if we give you a video of perfection, we're kind of lying to you, because everything has its issues. Every craft I've ever done, I've had to stop and redo, or something hasn't worked, or something breaks, a tool breaks. So it's good to know, because that way you know what you're in for, and it's okay. It's fixable. It's not a big deal. Happy messes, or happy surprise messes. We're going to call it that. Surprise methods. Surprise, surprise. So, but it shouldn't stress you out. If you have some kind of canvas that's stressing you out, put it up, walk away from it, get something out that doesn't stress you out. Could be a coloring book, could be reading, could be painting, whatever, you know. And then one day when your stress level's lower and you want to try again, get it back out and attempt to try it again. I have my first big diamond painting that I got, which actually my husband got me. It's a square. It still hangs in there. I don't have it finished yet. I don't know what it is about it, but it can annoy me quickly. This one's a big one. It doesn't bother me. I can go right along with this one. It's square. It does not bother me. But that one, I don't know. I go to put it some of my squares down, and other ones will pop up. Maybe I've got it in there too tight. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Who knows what it is? But it does test my patience. So I've got it hanging up, put away, and I will go back to it. I think Summer calls hers her whip graveyard. I don't call mine that because I don't have that many whips, but yeah. It's one of those that if it takes me a year, it just does. I'm not going to go do something that stresses me out. Not going to do it. That wasn't the point of doing this activity anyway. So anyway. All right. I'm moving right along here. This looks like a deer in the grass, basically. A lot of green here in this area. There's a lot of purples in here, which are beautiful. I really like that. Makes for a neat little kit. I've learned some tricks on putting squares in too. I do not multi-place a lot in squares, even though I could, you know. I just don't. I tend to do them one at a time. Move them around as need be. And that has helped me a lot. Does it make it take longer? Yes. Does the outcome look better? Yes. So, you know, I want them to be very pretty and sparkly and fun. So, yep. I do smaller kits. I do minis. I do 30 by 30s. I do some of those little coasters, things like that. I do that too. And those little things you can get done a day, 2 or 3 days. Those are good to have because you have that feeling of accomplishment when you get them finished. And so I have those also, but yeah, I'm doing this one. This is part of Summer Sparkling Good Time. 100,000 drills of summer. So I really like it. I like this picture. I have a whole lot of Diamond Art Club I have not shown you all yet, and I want to do that. I'm going to show you that. So I know a lot of them are shown on YouTube, and there's a lot of great YouTube channels that show diamond art and even the journaling, junk journaling that I like to do also. But sometimes I can see one person do it and then another person does it and they explain it, or they're coming at it in a different way, and just good to remember. And sometimes I'm like, ooh, I like that one, and I put it on my wish list, and then I forget about it, and then I see somebody else pulling it out, and I'm like, don't I have that in my wish list? And then I'll go back, and sure enough, and then I end up buying it if I can. I am going to have to slow down. I'm just not, you know, it's getting out of hand. My whole bunch of stuff is getting out of hand. I'm going to slow down though, and I'm not going to say I'm going to do a no-buy. I'm not going to do that, because every time that I say I'm going to do something like that, then Diamond Art Club or Dreamers Design or somebody else, or I go through and see something else, and I'm like, oh, I really want that. So I'm not going to do it. Just not going to do it. Now, there'll come a time when I'll say, okay, no buy, low buy, but right now I'm not going to. Just not going to do it. I'm not going to set myself up for failure. That's what I would do. I would be failing myself. I think over in some of the groups, chat groups, we have one, it's accountability group. And I'm in it, and yeah, I keep telling them I can't do it, guys. I am going to support you totally. If you want to have a low buy, or if you don't want to buy anything right now, I'm going to say, don't do it. You got plenty. You know, I'm going to give you all kinds of words of encouragement. I'm going to try not to enable you in any way. However, I'm not yet there on not buying. I'm not quite at that point. I should be. I really, really should be. But I'm not quite there. So anyway, let me see here how I'm doing. I don't see any more ends, but that doesn't mean that they won't pop up as I go along. That's okay. All right. Well, I want you to see, look at there. This is the blooper whipping chat. I did not even get them in the tray, guys. Not even in the tray. I've got my little cover minder here holding my plastic back, if you're wondering about. Isn't it cute, little flower? All right, well, I'm gonna get off here for now because I hate to give you really long videos. I know time is precious and everything, but I do appreciate you being a part of Honest Crafty Designs. On June the 25th, I will go back and I will pick out of the Snoopy jumping up and down 200 subscriber video all the people who commented on the code word, which is in the video, and I will put them in a drawing, and we will give away a free diamond painting to some lucky person because we hit 200 subscribers. I think right now what I looked at was 217, so I'm so excited. Hello, you 17. Glad you're here. Of course, our next goal will probably be 500, but we're moving right along. And I'm just glad that people are watching and responding. I appreciate everybody. I hope that you're having a very, very good day. Remember to be safe and to be happy. And you are blessed. All right. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. And thank you so much. Until the next time.